All right, guys, finally got it. Chuckles, G.I. Joe, I'm here with Trey. We're here at where? Bass Collectible Empire here in Plainfield, Illinois. Right in my backyard, right behind where I work. So super excited to take us home, unbox it, and review it. So let's go ahead and do it. Peace. All right, guys, so with all the hype around San Diego Comic-Con that just happened, and the new Once a Man, I'm Once a Man, which I have right here, the Cobra Commander Once a Man, which I freaking love, and I love the box, and I love the presentation, all of it. Watched that review, it was awesome. I had to work my way backwards and get all the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, starting with Chuckles. So hopefully you watched my short on that. I was super excited to get that. So yeah, I am ready to unbox this and review it. And the interesting thing, first of all, is that I have not seen this. I go to tons of toy shows. Hopefully you follow me. Hopefully you know I'm going to a ton coming up, so you can follow me as I go to them. But I go to a ton of toy shows. I have never seen this at any toy show. I've never, this is super hard to get. And there's a new toy store that opened up here in the Naperville, Illinois area. And I had to go check it out, and just out of the blue, randomly, they had this. And as you can see, it's factory sealed. It's completely brand new, never opened up before. So I was super excited, had to get it. So yeah, this is, for some of you, you may already know about this, of course. But for me, this is brand new, and I'm super excited. So I'm ready to open this, and let's review it. And I'm so happy I finally got it. So here we go. So first off, let's talk about presentation. So with the presentation, love how it looks. So of course, private eyes are watching you. All you 80s people, you know what I'm talking about. Daryl Hall and John Oates, that's right. So as we know, Chuckles is a private investigator. He eventually becomes part of G.I. Joe, if you read the comics. And it's awesome. And then he goes on a bunch of special missions, etc. He even fakes his own death. I won't get into that, so I won't spoil it for some of you guys. But just absolute love Chuckles. Love how he's just boisterous and gregarious and just out there. Love his personality. So I think it was a great move on Hasbro's part to do an exclusive. I love the box. It's just so much fun. Being that his personality is boisterous and outgoing, I just love how the front of the box is, because it shows that. It shows him and if you read the comics, he's like that. So love the presentation. Super awesome. Can't say enough good things about the presentation. They do a really good job with these exclusives at San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm not surprised by, because of course this is where they want to make the big announcement about something that will really catch on with the fans. So I think this is pretty cool. I really, really do. Of course, I do think that the Cobra Commander Once a Man, that presentation, that box is the best. I would argue this is probably the best presentation I've ever seen, period, out of the G.I. Joe line, out of any year. The classics are the classics, right? The 80s and 90s. But this is great. This is very, very good. So I give a thumbs up on presentation. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, price. So like I told you, I got this at a toy store. Now, I paid $55, which I thought was a good price. You see it on eBay for about $65, somewhere around there. And of course, that includes tax and shipping and all that. So for me, to be able to get this at a toy store for $55, super happy. Again, very hard to get. I think this is super hard to get. I've been to probably 10 plus toy shows just in the last 8 to 9 months, including Comic-Cons, etc. I have not seen this. I've never seen this. This is the first time I saw it, so I think this is rare and hard to get. So I was super excited to be able to get it the way I did. And yeah, I know you see the Dr. Mindbender around a lot more. And of course, we'll probably see the Once a Man. Because Hasbro released that afterwards, and I think they released a good chunk. I know I got 2, so I have 3 total now. 2 of them are coming in the mail. 1 for me, 1 for my buddy. I will tell you that I think that this is going to be probably the most rare one out of them. I think you'll see the Once a Man more. But yeah, somewhere around $65 on eBay or a toy show or a toy store. Otherwise, you have to pay tax and shipping and all that. But that's where you can find it. Cool, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this. So, of course, this was sealed, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to take a look inside. Alright, love it, love it. Look at that. That is, wow. How cool is that? So let me go ahead and give you guys a look at that. So I will show you guys close-ups as well. So I love how on this side over here, they got the comic going on. Coconut palm, and of course they show Chuckles kind of like what he does as a PI with Cobra, busting through a window. Just an awesome scene here. I love it. It actually has really cool feeling to it, texture. You can see that the actual, so this is all black and white, but of course Chuckles is not black and white. He's colored, and so those are basically like stickers, I believe. Of course, I'm not going to take them off because I think they did a heck of a job with this side over here, with this right side. Absolutely love it. It is great. They even have the Cobra guys here. Yeah, just an awesome, awesome job. And again, this will be a box that I keep. I may even keep it open like this because I just love this front panel. So again, presentation, thumbs up. Over on the other side, of course, you got Chuckles. He's got a black eye over here. So that's awesome from his fighting. He's even got a like a little file folder that he got for his secret mission with Cobra on it. So I love that, with a little briefcase. He's on a beach. This is just classic Chuckles, right? So they did a great job. I really am such a big fan of these San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Super awesome job. So let's go ahead and open up and take a look at him inside. All right, so we open up on the top here. I'm going to come on in. So, of course, here's Chuckles himself. We will get to him in a second. And then, of course, here are his accessories. So let's go ahead and do, we'll put that like this because I think it's just awesome. Great presentation. Let's go ahead and do Chuckles first, and then we'll move on from there. So let's go ahead and unbox him. All right, so here's Chuckles here. And again, I love how they have like the Hawaiian background here. I love that. Absolutely love that. We'll get rid of that. So we got this here. Just a very classic Chuckles. He's kind of got a stern face to him, though. I do wish that they would have made him kind of like a happy face, because that's kind of like how you see him. I mean, here and also here in the comic, etc. So, yeah, would have liked to see like more of a kind of like a grin face, like a happy face, like gotcha face. I don't know, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Just my thinking. The amount of detail that Chuckles goes into is great. So they have a nice watch on him there. Looks great. Really defined as far as his musculature. Really awesome there. Of course, the Hawaiian shirt. So it looks really great. Of course, you got the 2 holes on the bottom that you can put him on a stand. So I will go ahead and get one of those. And of course, I make those 3D printed stands. So if you want, you can always go on to eBay or on Etsy and buy one of my 3D stands. So I'll get one of those to stand them up. So we'll move from there. All right, so here's one of my 3D stands for G.I. Joe, because of course he's part of G.I. Joe. So I'll go ahead and stand him on that. All right, so there you go. Stands really nice and strong. Very good, very stable. Really like that. So let's go ahead. So overall, really like Chuckles a lot. Again, I wish his face was a little bit different. I wish he would have had a little happier look. That's just me. Let's go ahead and move on to the accessories. Right, so right off the back with accessories, I love, again, this is a theme, right? The Hawaiian shirt, the Hawaiian packaging here, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and open this up and dump out all the stuff. All right, so what do we got here? So here's another, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. So here we have this face. So again, we got the little grin of the smile with the black eye. So I love that. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and change it out right now, because that's my type of Chuckles. All right, so there's the face that I like. So I'm glad I got to change them out. So we got another face, so I'll show you guys that. All right, so what else do we got here? So we got a little luau to put around his neck. So why don't we go ahead and do that as well? Because as you can see, he's wearing that, so we'll do that this way. Just like you have in the picture there, as well as in the front. So we'll go ahead and put that on because that is just classic Chuckles right there. What else we have? So we got 2 other hands. These grips are open. They have 2 more with, oh, that's so cool. So they have the little knuckles chain, right? Knock people out. So that would actually be cool. I actually think I'm going to change out one of his hands, probably his left hand, and put on the gold knuckles. So I do like that. I do like these. And so I do think I may change that out later. So we got the 2 gold knuckles. So we'll do that. We do have this file folder with Cobra Commander on the bottom, just like they have. So they basically just redid this exactly like here. So we'll go ahead and put that on the side. When I display him, I'll just have that on the side. Here's his briefcase. It does open, so there you go. So I am guessing that maybe just like in this folder here, let's see if there's anything that we can put in to the briefcase, but I do not think so. But yeah, so the briefcase does open, but there's nothing to actually put in. So again, that would probably go on the side there when I display him. What else does he have? He does have 2 handcuffs. One like this, one that is broken. Again, going back to this, I do not see them on here. However, there are 2 sets of handcuffs. There is, let's go ahead and put here, so he's got a knife. So we'll go ahead and put the knife in the holster along the side there. He does have binoculars. So he has those, and I guess that those would go, there is no place for us to hang them, which I wish they could. I wish we could hang them. But again, that would be something I just put on the side, I guess. He does have a gun, which goes in the front here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Small pistol. And then he has, here he's got a, I'm guessing this goes on his hip. Maybe it's like a little walkie-talkie or something of that nature. So I'm trying to see, oh, there's actually a spot in the back. So they have a little ping that you put it into. So just like that, goes along the back there. All right. And then we also have, if we wanted to, he's got headphones, which I'm actually not the biggest fan of because they don't fit very well. I guess I'd have to adjust them a little bit. Let's see if that works. I guess that's not bad. So I could display them with the headphones. I could not. I'm not going to. That's just not my style. He does have glasses, sunglasses. So let's go ahead and try to put on his sunglasses. So I am struggling with the sunglasses a bit. His ears did not make it so it's very convenient to fit the glasses on. It doesn't really lock in well, so it would be kind of like that. I see like that looks from the front. It's a little off. Not the best. I would probably display him without the sunglasses. The headphones, sunglasses, not the biggest fan of. I don't think they did the best job on those, but it's all right. The overall figure itself, I do like a lot. I just love him as a character. So I went through all of the different accessories that he comes with. Overall, I give it probably a sideways thumb. I do like the luau de lei here. I do like that. I do like the gold fist. I think that's cool. I do like the file folder with the Cobra Commander and the binoculars. I wish we could hang the binoculars somewhere. Oh, there is a spot for the binoculars on the back. So we can go ahead and put that right there. So I do like that. So I became a good fan of that. Briefcase is fine. He can always hold the briefcase with his hands that are currently there. So I probably would have him when I display him. So he can hold his briefcase kind of like this. So I do like that. His handcuffs, I don't really see a spot for them anywhere. So that I do not see. The broken handcuffs, as well as the headphones and the sunglasses, though that's what makes it go kind of like a sideways thumb. So again, that part wasn't the best. But I do like that they had another face. That part made me happy. All right, so what's next? So let's talk about articulation. How does Chuckles move? Let's go and take him off stand. Again, cool stand. Don't forget you can buy those off my eBay store. All right, so articulation, very similar to any other classified. He is just flexion extension here at the wrists. You cannot rotate them like you can with like some of the Super 7. Shoulders wise, you can move, again, flexion extension. You can go in and out. You can't go all the way butterfly across. You cannot. You can just go as far back as this, as far in as this. So not too much articulation there. I mean, it's very similar to all the other classifieds. I do wish that they would give these classifieds a little bit more articulation to be able to move, is what it is. He does stand really well, especially on one of these stands. So I do appreciate that. And I always put my guys in an A stance. I know some people like to do it a little bit differently than that, but I'm pretty happy with my A stance. All right, so there you go. So that is the articulation. Overall, same as any other classified, so I'm not going to really judge it bad or good. It's just same as. Overall rating, I love it. Yes, I'm a fan of the character himself, and I do think the presentation is awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of the headphones or the glasses. I think they could have done a little bit better of a job. These glasses look like they have been reused, which of course I know that Hasbro does that. But I would have liked to have seen, I will put the file folder in the briefcase, but I do like it out kind of, so maybe I will display him something like this, where I can put it like by him, because I do like seeing the file folder, so I do like that. And I do appreciate that they gave us another face. Maybe they could have given us a face without the black eye. Just throwing that out there. Maybe giving us 3 faces instead of just 2, 3 heads. But that's just my opinion. Overall, I do give it a thumbs up. I do think it's an awesome action figure. If you have the chance to get this, you need it to add to your collection. Super awesome. Super great. Absolutely love it. It's going to go right here, right next to my Cobra Commander, because I'm going to put all my San Diego Comic-Con together. I do plan on getting the Dr. Mindbender and reviewing that as well. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for liking this and following us and everything. Subscribe to us. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. You guys are awesome. Yo Joe Java's out. Yo Joe.